Hello. This is the 147th Test from the Future, an experimental podcast from the year 2224, which we are sending from our present to yours. My name is Dirk, and there is no Simon, and we're putting the past in podcast. So there's no Simon, I'm saying. There is a Simon. He's just not here. He had to go on some short-term errand. So he left me in charge. Good idea, bad idea. Let's find out. And what's even nicer, I'm actually in his apartment. So he may not be here personally, but his presence is still somehow felt. So why am I in his apartment? We're going to try an experiment today. I am going to try to talk to another dimension. If you've listened to one of our previous episodes, the theory that is currently being explored is that there are parallel dimensions. We speculated a whole lot about it, and government institutions are trying to figure out if it is actually true. And me and Simon just skipped this part and tried to come up with a technology, not to find out if there are other dimensions, but to talk to them if they're there. I mean, we're making this podcast, we're sending it back in time. If we can send podcasts back in time, we can talk to other dimensions. That's our theory anyway. So we came up with an idea, and just with sending things back in time, it may just not work the first time, but it may just work. Why am I in Simon's apartment? Because it's all being set up here. He even left me some instructions digitally on how to do it. And he even granted me permission to actually be in his apartment. It kind of works. I'm allowed here, but every, 30 minutes, I'm being validated again. The apartment detects that I'm here, quickly validates my data with the permissions, and then I'm fine again. During this time, the lights go off briefly. I don't know why, but suddenly I'm in the dark. There's some validation going on in the background, and then the lights pop back up. So nothing for you to worry about, but if you hear me being confused, more confused than usual, it might just be because of that. But it's every half hour, and it happened a couple of minutes ago, I think. So we shouldn't worry about this too much. Okay. Then let's get straight to it. So Simon left me some instructions. And I need to adjust a few things on the low fidelity wave burner. Handily enough, it uses the same device as the one that we use to send podcasts back in time. So I need to close this lid and then adjust some settings here. Let me check 3.57, and then this needs to slot into here, and then the lever needs to go to the right. And now I have to adjust the frequency to have both of these things lined up. Okay, so now it should work. I see some connection going on. There's supposed to be a sound. No, I don't think there's supposed to be a sound. Okay, there seems to be a connection now. Hey, it's working. Yeah, it is. I have something. I see myself on the big screen. Yep, me too. Hey, I'm Dirk. Yeah, I'm Dirk too. This works. I'm talking to another dimension. Yeah, same here. Which dimension are you in? I don't know. Do dimensions have numbers? I don't know. I've never spoken to another dimension before. maybe they have names. How do you find out the name or the number of your dimension? Does it say something below my face? I don't see anything below yours. No. I don't think anybody ever spoke about this. Then maybe it's up to us. I'm gonna be dimension number 1. Yeah, no, I want to be dimension number 1. You can be 2. No, I don't want to be 2. It's been the only dimension I've known so far. I don't want to be the number 2 dimension now that I found out there's one more. Okay, how about you are number 1? I am dimension A. Oh, come on, now I want to be dimension A. You can have 1. No. Okay, how about this? We settle on a name, right? A name. I want to be dimension pineapple juice. No, that's lame. How about yours is Babylon? Yeah, that sounds great. Babylon. Babylon. I could get used to Babylon, but then you are dirt. Dimension dirt. How's that? No, that sucks. I don't want to be dimension dirt. I'm gonna be dimension Athens. Dimension Athens. Yeah, but no, that's going to be confusing. There's already a place called Athens. How about Sparta? Okay, you can be Sparta, and I'm Babylon. See, those are places that no longer exist, and we're bringing them back because we now name dimensions after them. Right? We have to write this down. We name dimensions after places that don't exist. Okay, so if we ever speak to a third dimension, they're gonna be whatever. Atlantis. I don't know. We don't have to worry about this. What we have to be worried about, no, what we have to be excited about is that this is an exciting scientific breakthrough. Oh, just the lights just went out on my side. Yeah, same here. 2, 3. See, they're back on again. So you have the same problem. Yeah, Simon allowed me in his apartment, and then some validation going on, but I guess you know this already. Yeah, it's the same here. It's the same here. So there's a Simon in your dimension. Yeah, it's so you have a Simon too. Did he start wearing pink sweaters lately? Yeah. Last couple of weeks, huh? More and more. Yes, same here. They actually look good on him, huh? Yeah, but so your Simon is doing this, and mine Simon is doing this. Wow, it's really, so it's a parallel dimension, but it's roughly the same, huh? Yeah, roughly the same or exactly the same. Huh. You know, how do we know these are actually parallel dimensions? How come I'm not talking to myself? How do I know this? I'm gonna think of a number. You guess which number it is, right? If you guess right, you're talking to yourself. Was it 2? Yeah, it was 2. Okay, but you're not talking to myself. It can't be, because then I would be talking to myself, and I'm not. Okay, yeah, no, this is too strange. I can't be talking to myself. The conversation I usually have with myself are very different, huh? But it still feels like talking to myself, because you are me. Then ask me a question you've always wanted to ask yourself, huh? How about that? Okay, here's one. How come I always teleport one teleporter away if I go somewhere, or very often, and then walk the last part? Why is that actually? For my health? This little distance doesn't make a difference. Why is that? I I don't actually know. Yeah, I guess if I would have known, you would have known, and you wouldn't have asked me. Okay, now it's my turn. What's your favorite food? See, I want to say something immediately, but that's the thing you're thinking about. So now I'm not saying that. I'm thinking about something else. And now I'm not saying that either because you're probably thinking about that too. So I'm saying malumi. Yeah, I was thinking of malumi. But before I was thinking of aiva. And after aiva, I was thinking of wraps with hummus. Yeah, this is exactly the same thing. See? Okay, so we're exactly the same. Okay, makes sense. I'm talking to myself in a parallel dimension, but is everything the same? I mean, behind you, I see Simon's apartment. That looks the same. What's your current Swave Bowl champion in your dimension? It's a blue team. Yeah, it's the blue team here as well. They revealed a new statue in Canada this week. Did they reveal one in your dimension? And what is this? You're talking about the Toronto Tarantula. Right? The Toronto Tarantula? Yeah, I can see it. That's the one you're thinking about. Yeah, it is. Maybe it's too general. What did you have for lunch today? Was it nettle soup? Did you spill your last bit? Yeah, I did. Okay, looks like it's exactly the same. Then what's the whole fuss about parallel dimensions? If they're exactly the same, they're not parallel dimensions, they're the exact same dimension. Nothing is different. This makes no sense. This is super non-exciting. This is not a scientific breakthrough. This is a scientific side note. Good thing we're not telling anybody about this. This is boring. But, the ends of our conversation are different. I'm saying different things than you are. Huh. That's true, actually. But if we stop talking, everything will be the same again. Oh man. So would our dimensions just be different right now while we're talking? And after? Oh man. Okay, I know something. Let's change something. Let's change something permanently. You do it on your end, and I'm doing it on my end. Okay, I'm not telling you I'm doing something. Okay, you do something too, and then we'll have something permanently different. Okay, good point. Okay, let me get my picker. Okay. Okay, I'm done. What did you do? Which permanent mark did you leave? I grabbed my picker and I carved a heart in Simon's desk with a smile in it. What did you do? Okay, we have to talk first because I did the same thing. We have to do something different. This makes no sense. We're changing the dimensions in exactly the same way. Is there this spaceship model on your desk? Yeah, it's here on the left. Shall I move it somewhere? No. You leave it where it is. Okay, don't touch it. See, I'm grabbing this now. And I'm putting this on the shelf here. Okay, I have to move this to the side. Okay. Did you leave it? Yeah, for me it's still on the desk. I can see it. It's behind you on the shelf now. Okay. Don't touch it. I'm leaving it on the shelf. You're leaving it on the desk. And we stop talking and then we'll have something changed in both our dimensions. So the dimensions are different, right? Makes it more exciting. Okay? Agree. Oh, but then we have to hang up now. Otherwise, we're going to risk changing it back. We have to stop talking. Okay? Okay, sure. And then we'll hang up and have fun going to the park later. To the park? I was going to go to the wall. Oh, really? Okay, I was going to the park. Haha, I like you. Okay, bye now. Bye-bye. Okay, changing the lever. Okay, another connection is gone. I saw Dirk doing the same thing. Whew! Talking to another dimension. That's something I haven't done before yet, but it's working. Okay, seems to have been, anyway. Or have I just been talking to myself? Have you been listening right now to me talking to myself? Well, we'll never know. In case you're extremely confused about this episode, send us an email at michaelasagna5@gmail.com. Put the episode number 147 in the subject line. That way we'll know that this episode reached you in the past 200 years ago. Well, thanks for listening and see you in 200 years. Bye bye.